All right, so April was asking about our day today, and I was telling her, welcome back, everyone. Have a nice weekend as well. Safe one. How'd our day go? And I said, it worked out okay. I said, we had 2 jobs. If we could have actually got the customers to fix them, we would have had a really slamming day. And I said, my shop, we have enough work that comes through the doors that if I can close the customers for what they're there for on their original request, not even adding on oil changes and fuel injections and tire rotations and all the nonsense that other shops probably do, that I could have a monster week every week. It's the truth. So 60 cars, 60 customers, 60 repairs, not 60 oil changes, but 60 repairs, right? I could have a decent week. But now the ball has moved, it's changed. So now the same amount of traffic that I'm getting, we have fallout with the customers are showing up with needed repairs and don't have the money to fix their cars. So now I'm saying, well, how many more cars do I need to run through the shop, right? Repair jobs, not oil changes, to offset that difference to make sure the shop stays at a healthy number. Forget the car count in general. Like, car count is important to an extent, but I want quality car count, not oil changes and tire plugs.
Especially at $30.
Right. So, and I said, you're talking probably 20 more ups of a customer that has needed repairs that may or may not be able to afford the car, and that is a lot of extra work to put on my staff and myself in a small shop. So, but anyway, the question was, why did the lady come to our shop? Well, the Cadillac dealer recommended coming to us. She has a 19 vehicle, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
I thought Jude said it was a 21.
Oh, 21, 2021, 22, 23, 24. It's 3 years old. She bought it from FC Kermack, and it's been dealer maintained. Her car is in bad shape in 3 years. And April's like, well, if it's dealer maintained, why is it in such bad shape?
Jude was saying it needs $5,000 worth of work, but then said that she's been taking it to the dealership. So I said to Jude, well, why isn't it dealer maintained then? Like, why does it need $5,000 worth of work?
There you go. Why does my car need so much work if I'm taking it to the dealer for regular repairs and maintenance? And I really honestly think that the customer, when they show up to the dealership, if the dealership doesn't tell them they need these maintenance items before they're actually due, you follow me? Because most customers don't know.
Well, I wonder if she's taking it to the dealer and they're telling her what's wrong and she's saying no.
I don't believe that as a fact at all. I think that in this particular case, she has a 3-year-old vehicle. It's basically junk. She needs a catalytic converter. I think it's like $1,500 for just a part and labor. She needs the rear catalytic converters and resonators, probably another $1,500. That's GM parts. Tune-up, fuel injection, GDI, throttle body, maintenance, all that stuff. So we're saying $4,000 to $5,000 worth of work. Her engine had no oil on the stick. So that's not even to the root cause of where...
The sticker said that she was due?
There's no sticker, just a warning light on says oil's due. So dealer service, dealer maintained, customer feedback was she's never heard of GDI service, she's never heard of anything, and she's completely at all that her 3-year-old vehicle needs all this work. Well, the dealer told her to come to us for the exhaust work because it would be cheaper, but she didn't have a check engine light on, so that changes the whole story now. So we could have did 2 flex pipes and maybe the back section, but it's so complex, it's just going to have to be all OE. So they did the right thing by sending her to us to get some value, but now I don't believe the dealer realized that the oil consumption is so bad. Now she has a check engine light, and they go hand in hand. Oil consumption, cat efficiency codes, not following early scheduled maintenance, ignoring oil change stickers, and just driving your car until there's no oil left. The customer not knowing that they actually need to check their oil, not the dealership. And the dealership's not checking your oil when you're coming in for an oil change. The guys are just dropping the oil and see you later.
Yeah.
They don't really care. I check the oil when a customer comes in because it's a health check. But when a customer goes to the dealership and they don't get a list of needed repairs and maintenance, and sooner do maintenance recommendations, which they should be doing, what they have is a car it's completely worthless and needs tons of work at 100,000 miles. 3-year-old vehicle, garbage.
That's a shame.
Honda's right behind them, Ford's right behind them, Kia's right behind them, and it all starts from poor maintenance practices. Got to.
You know, in all of everything that I've ever researched or Googled, Kia was never in a problematic category.
So when you talk to some repair facilities and they say Kia owners aren't known to, when they go in for service within the first 3 years, 36,000 miles, to do the maintenance. So I understand that. Like that's an affordable car.
But it's not.
But not
any top 5 problematic kind of car.
I think they're great cars if they were maintained sooner than what was recommended. And that goes for any vehicle. You could take an old car from 20, 30 years ago, run it low on oil, put oil in it. You're not going to have issues with cam phasers and time and chain rattles and VVTs. Didn't have any of that shit. Plus, it was made with good quality materials. Now, you run an engine low on today's materials they put in your engines, it's catastrophic.
You have to maintain your car, no
so,
matter what.
This was the thing. It gets more and more. My vehicle's maintained at the dealership, and it's in such poor condition when we get to it.